If you're cheating right now or even thinking about it, stop. Because I'm about to tell you something nobody else will. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. Something a lot of people are doing right now. And even more are thinking about doing. Cheating is a choice, and so is living. Let's just start there. If you're unhappy in your relationship, if you've fallen out of love, if you feel disconnected, if you're staying out of guilt or comfort or fear, I get it. That's hard. That's painful. Feelings change. People grow apart. And sometimes the person you choose years ago isn't the person you are today. That's not a crime. That's life. But here's where it becomes a problem. If you know that and you still choose to stay while entertaining someone else, that's not confusion anymore. That's a decision. And certainly not a good one. Because cheating isn't just about breaking trust. It's about choosing deception over honesty every single day. It's waking up and deciding that your comfort is more important than their peace. It's looking at someone who loves you, who gives you their loyalty, who believes in you, and lying to their face while pretending everything is fine. And can we pause on that for a second? Because I don't think people really sit with what cheating actually means. Cheating means keeping two people on your side while figuring out what you want. Or while you figure out what you want. One person is giving you their all, their time, their heart, their future plans with you. And the other person is getting the version of you that's exciting, secret, and free from responsibility. You're getting everything, and they're getting half-truths. That's not being torn. That's being selfish. That's being greedy with people's hearts. And honestly, it's cowardly. Because instead of having one hard, uncomfortable conversation with your partner, you're having 1,000 small lies. Instead of facing the fact that you might be the bad guy in someone's story, you'd rather sneak around and protect your own image. That's not strength. That's the opposite of strength. Let me tell you what real strength looks like. Real strength is looking someone in the eye and saying, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than what I can give you right now. That takes guts, that takes integrity, and that takes maturity. Leaving does not make you a bad person. I need you to hear that. Walking away when something isn't working isn't cruel. It's honest. It's respectful. It's giving the other person the chance to move on and heal, instead of wasting their time while you secretly check out. But staying while being unfaithful, that does damage, then so much harder to undo. That's not just a breakup. That's betrayal. That's trauma. That's someone questioning their worth 4 years after you're gone. That's someone struggling to trust again because you couldn't be honest. That weight stays with people. And honestly, that weight stays with you too. Because nothing good comes from cheating. Not for you, not for them, not for anyone involved. It doesn't fix your relationship. It doesn't make you happier long term. It just creates more mess, more lies to remember, more guilt to carry, more pieces to pick up later. It's not a solution. It's a detour that makes everything worse. So if you're cheating right now, or if you're planning to, I need you to stop and ask yourself something. What am I actually doing? Am I trying to escape? Am I trying to feel wanted? Am I too scared to be alone? Because whatever the reason is, cheating is not the answer. You have a choice. You always have a choice. You can choose to be honest, even when it's hard. You can choose to live with respect, instead of staying and destroying someone's trust. You can choose to be the person who handles their relationships with integrity, instead of the person who leaves a trail of hurt behind them. Love should never come with lies. Commitment should never be taken lightly. And people, real people with real feelings, should never be treated like backup plans. If you can choose to cheat, you can choose to leave. So do the right thing. Be brave enough to walk away before you break someone down. Because at the end of the day, how you treat people when no one's watching, that says everything about who you really are. Choose honesty, choose respect, choose to be better, not just for them, but for yourself too.